Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to episode 1 of my 31 must-hear bands of the 21st century. That's right, it's August. We've got 31 days in August. The daily show you're getting is I'm going to look at all of the bands that I'm very familiar with who have came out, debuted since the year 2000. I'm kind of cheating a little bit because 21st century technically starts in 2001, but I'm going to go back to 2000. So it's all the 2000s we've seen. So the year 2000 to today. I'm going to call this show. It sounds better, though. One of our viewers pointed that out. It's like, Pete, wouldn't it sound better if you said the 31 must-hear bands of the 21st century? It's like, yeah, I totally agree with you, right? So what I've done is I've looked long and hard at a lot of the bands I've been exposed to since the year 2000 that I rank their output really highly. And again, these are going to be all forms of metal bands, prog rock bands, hard rock, classic rock, fusion, right? It's going to encompass all of the different styles that we talk about here on the channel, all the genres we talk about here on the channel. And some of these may be very obscure. Some of these you may have heard of, right? But kind of my homework assignment to all of you is if a band comes up on one of these episodes that you have never listened to before, and I've mentioned most, if not all of them on the channel at some point or another, but they don't get regular discussion here, go listen to them and let us know what you think of them in the comments below. What I'm going to do is for each band, I'll tell you a little bit about them, and I'm going to give you one album, which is my personal favorite from them to go and listen to, but I may make recommendations for other albums. So this particular band here on day one burst on the scene in the early 2000s. They're from Atlanta, Georgia. Originally somewhat of a sludge hardcore band. In fact, their first album and even bits of their second album kind of along those veins. But with that second album, Leviathan, they really started to show hints at what they would later become. And then with their third, fourth, and fifth album, they became this juggernaut band. Progressive metal band, but coming from a different backbone, so it made them a little bit different. Of course, I'm talking about Mastodon. Okay, comprised of Bran Daler on drums and percussion and some lead vocals, Brett Hines, lead guitar, lead and backing vocals, Bill Kelleher, rhythm guitar, vocals, and Troy Sanders, bass, keyboards, lead and backing vocals. All right, so, and the album I'm going to talk about today is actually from 2009. It's called Crack the Sky. All right, so these guys have a pretty rich discography at this point. Remission was 2002, their debut album, easily the most representative of their early style, more of like a sludge hardcore type of thing. Leviathan, their first big kind of concept album, 2004. That's where they started to show some proggy tendencies, but really it was with Blood Mountain in 2006, Crack the Sky 2009, that they really, really, truly became this progressive metal band. Lots of heavy songs, but dense arrangements, lots of amazing guitar wizardry, incredible drumming, lengthy songs. The Hunter came out in 2011. They tried to, they were pretty much darlings of the world at that point in time. So the Hunter is a little bit more of a mainstream accessible type sound. Probably for me the one real blip in their discography. But then they came back with Once More Around the Sun in 2014, kind of getting back to this type of thing. Emperor of Sand 2017, and of course we got Hushed and Grim last year in 2021, which is an absolutely terrific double album from them. So here you've got tracks like Oblivion, Divinations, Quintessence is magical. For everybody who maybe just wants to go listen to a song first, go listen to The Czar. CZAR, okay? Killer lengthy track, really good. Ghost of Corellia, Crack the Sky, the title track is amazing, and The Last Baron. So again, what's really cool about this band is you got, a couple guys who sing in the band, which is really good, so you get those different flavors of the vocals. The guitar work is just out of control. At 1 second you'll get these pummeling, crushing riffs, then at other times you'll get these really intricate proggy bits, lead work and fills and things like that, and the drumming. Bran's drumming is just off the charts good. Just such a really good band. They're atmospheric when they need to be. They're crushing when they need to be. Really good stuff. They even, occasionally they'll throw, because they've got this kind of back history as kind of like a sludge, doom, hardcore band. You'll get these kind of like slower, crushing riffs at times. But for the most part, it's faster paced arrangements and just absolutely epic, epic stuff. Crack the Sky is my favorite. Blood Mountain is probably second. You can make a case for Leviathan, Hushed and Grim, Emperor of Sand. They're all really, really good. I would say if you want something a little more straightforward from them, definitely go with the Hunter from 2011. And if you like heavier music and you want something a little more brutal, go for Remission, their debut. But I think once Leviathan in 2004 came out, everything going forward is much more refined, a little more sophisticated, and just terrific stuff. Great band. I've seen them live numerous times. They're really good live as well. So, yeah. Mastodon is my first pick for this month, and these picks are not going to be in any real order. I just kind of put them all on a list. I just didn't want to go ranking them, right? You'll just have to tune in each and every day to see what I got, and there's going to be 31 of them. And then probably at the last day I may throw out some honorable mentions, as well as some really good bands that have debuted in the 2000s and the 21st century, but comprised of veteran players who did lots of other things prior to this newer band. I didn't want to include them on here because I wanted this truly to be newer bands that formed post-2000, not like veteran bands who've been in a million other bands who got together and made another really good band, right? Those you'll get at the end of the month. I'll give you those because there's some of those too as well. So, and yeah, most of these episodes are going to be like 5, 6, 7 minutes long. So today, your pick is Mastodon in my favorite, or my 31 must-hear bands of the 21st century. So let us know what you think of Mastodon below, whether you're a fan already or whether you're going checking them out now for the first time. Down in the comments below. Stay tuned tomorrow for another band, another recommendation of must-hear band from the 21st century. Thanks for watching. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. All together, all the damn time. Please subscribe down below and click on that notification bell if you aren't already. Although I would assume most people who watch this every day are. We've also got links below for our Ko-Fi page if you want to make a channel donation, as well as our merch page where you can get all sorts of cool Sea of Tranquility gear, shirts, t-shirts, hats, hoodies, caps, stickers, coffee mugs, all that kind of stuff. We've got all sorts of different styles, colors, and different Sea of Tranquility logos for all the different shows. We got In the Proxy, we got the Monsters Den, we got Hudson Valley Squares, all that good stuff. So thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow morning with another must-hear band of the 21st century. I am Pete Pardo. Have a good one. See you tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, for a Q&A with yours truly. No Hudson Valley Squares tonight, so I'll be doing a Q&A show for an hour and a half, something like that. So that'll be tonight, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you all then. Have a good rest of the day, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.